What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna have a look at the Rockville Totems, so stay tuned and we'll get right into it. Alright, so I just want to start by saying that the channel is creeping up towards its first 100 subscribers now. And I just want to thank you guys, because you're the first ones that gave my channel a chance and hit that like and subscribe button for me. And I just want to say that I appreciate all my first 80 or 82 subscribers I got so far. And you guys will always be the ones that help me launch this channel. So thank you, and let's carry on. So as usual, first thing we'll do is talk about the features of these totems, and then I'll do a quick teardown and pack them up and unpack them, set them back up, speed that up for you, and then we'll talk about the pros and cons, and then we'll conclude with what I think about these and who can use them. So first of all, the features. So they're called the RTP32W, meaning they came in white. They also come in black, so that would be the B version. I'll put the link in the description below if you're interested in these. It is an affiliate link. I'll get like a few cents for it if you happen to click on it and pick these up through Amazon. Not really a big deal, other than every penny does help the channel out. They currently go on there for $240 Canadian. They include both the black and white scrims, as you can see here. Got 2 black and 2 white. One on the totem there. And they also include 2 speaker pole mounts in case you want to throw a speaker on top. You could put a moving head up there. Or I've even seen Chauvet wash effects look good up there because they're pretty good size lights, so they would look good up there. And they also come with all the Velcro and zip ties that you need, both in black and white. So that's really great. They include all the accessories that you need with them. And I almost forgot, they also include foam pads, so you can stick them up here. And that way your mover, if you just set it on there, it's not gonna vibrate away on you. So pretty good for accessories that come with them. And they're also height adjustable. And all you gotta do is pull the four clips. I only had 2 of them locked in. And then you can set it to whatever height you want. And they adjust from a height of 39 to 68.8 inches. And they're very stable. I've seen other people talk about hanging a TV on them. I think they could probably do that as well. Nice big lower base. You might want to sandbag it if you get too much weight on there. But otherwise, they're pretty good. These totems are nice and portable, compact. When you have them in a lower position, that's how I'm going to keep them set up. And just have them like that when I transport them, because they're pretty small just as they are. I'm not even going to take them apart, but I'll go ahead and dismantle them here anyways now and show you how quickly they go together in comfort. And there you have it, all packed up. And let's put it all back together. And there you have it. Take it apart, set back up. I'll time that and put that on the screen for you. And I gotta be honest here, I don't like setting these up and tearing them down. I think they're a bit of a pain. If you're gonna do it, I suggest getting a thread tap and chasing the threads, because at the factory they got paint in the threads, and that makes it hard to screw these little tiny finger screws in. I don't like things that take all your finger force to be able to screw them in. That just pisses me off. So I'm just gonna use a couple moving blankets, take the scrims off, wrap them up in that, and lay them on their side in the truck, and I'm just gonna transport them as they are, because I can't be bothered. I think these things are a bit of a pain in the ass, like I said. So that's what I'm gonna do, and let's move on to the pros and cons. Starting with the cons, we'll start with the height, coming in at just under 5'9". They could be a little bit taller, definitely. There's taller totems out there for sure. But having said that, they're tall enough to get you started, and you'll be able to pair them with a taller set of totems later if you decide to upgrade. So height's a little bit of a con, a little bit clunky to disassemble and assemble, like I said. When I did that for you guys, I actually loosened these ahead of time with a wrench because I just couldn't get them with my fingers. I had to stop the camera, go find my crescent wrench, and loosen each of these knobs before I could even finish filming. So I think that's a bit of a downfall for these for sure. If you're taking them apart, make sure you tap those threads, clear out the paint, and maybe even use a ratchet and the bolts they supply, because you don't want to be messing around with that, trying to get set up when you're at an event, wasting time. That's why I'm just going to leave them all assembled and transport them that way. I just don't want a chance having to mess around with that while I'm at the event. And finally, being the white paint, they could be easily damaged or scratched. But as long as you have your scrims on them, you only really gotta worry about the base plate, because that's the only thing that's gonna show up. So not too big of a deal anyways. And as for pros, they're compact, easy to transport, regardless of whether you pack them up in the bags or transport them like this. They're not gonna take up a ton of room. They're very easily height adjustable. They come with pretty good carry bags. I do wish that the carry bags had dividers in them to keep these pieces separated. For the base plates, it doesn't matter so much because you have the foam on the top plate. So you can use that to keep the two plates separated in the bag. But as far as these two pieces, there's nothing to separate them in the bag, and that's going to cause them to eventually get scratched up over time. So the bags could improve that way, but they are decent quality bags otherwise. And another thing I like is that they do come with both the black and the white scrims, black and white velcro, zip ties, bolts and finger screws, so you have the choice of how you want to assemble it, as well as the speaker pole mounts. Lots of accessories with them, and it's always fun unpacking things when they've got lots of little surprises in them to unpack. And finally, I think the biggest pro to these is that they can add a lot of elegance to your smaller DJ setup. If all you've got is just your console and your speakers, maybe a couple light stands, these can really add a lot of elegance to your setup. Even if you just put the speakers on top, you can put a couple up lights inside them and light them up whatever color your event calls for, and they just look really nice. I just think that's a really good investment to help kind of bump up the quality of your presentation. So in conclusion, I definitely recommend these things. They're strong, they're elegant, they're useful, and they're still usable when you upgrade to larger totems. You can use a pair of larger totems in conjunction with these smaller totems, and you'll look good that way. So definitely, I think they're a good buy for 240 bucks. And that concludes my review of the Rockville Totems. If you found that useful, hit the like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.